Hi everyone and welcome back. I have not done any stationery related videos in forever, especially the setup of my planner. I did post my Hobonichi Japanese stationery haul recently, but then at some point my channel took a turn towards K-pop, which I absolutely love and I enjoy unboxing, but I decided actually to separate my channel, so now I have a separate channel for K-pop, that is FoxClouds K-pop, but this one is just gonna be books and stationery like it used to be before. So here I am with my planner for this year. So this year I've decided to go pretty much with the very similar setup I had last year. At least at the second half of last year, I used A5 Filofax planner. So this one is also A5 binder, but this is Carpe Diem in their new color, which is like rainbowy splashes. I purchased it at the end of last year. It arrived, I think, in early January, and I did unboxing of it on my channel, but I did not keep any of the inserts here, so I set up it fully customized for my own needs. It's just my general desk planner that I use every day for planning. So let's have a look what we have inside. So first of all, there's like a little dangle here. I'm gonna show it more properly. This is actually created by Caroline Designs, XO. I've been following her for a while, so she had this little bookmark slash dangle slash whatever deco. Not exactly my style, but I really liked the fact that this one had a maple leaf. Since I live in Canada, that kind of spoke to me. And I also have another thing here, but I'm gonna show it a bit later. So this is how it looks inside. It's pretty thick because it just put everything in there, but let's go to the side first. So here we have several things. One, K-pop is part of my life, so here we go. Here's the image of Tiny Tan Suga. This is one of their cards. There was like a set of cards that I ordered. So I have Suga here. I have a quote card from Erin Condren, "Today's Another Chance to Get Better," which I really liked, and I thought it was just kind of like fitting my favorite color scheme. I used Erin Condren planners for several years in a row as my desk planner, and I stopped in June of last year. Those in planner community probably can guess why, but I still use some of her products because I have them. So here's another, almost like a journaling card or a bookmark. It's a little froggy and a crying cloud. I think it came with Happy Scrappy subscription box. My friend is subscribed to it and I got it from her, I think. It's very cute, but not exactly my style. But so next we have this is a very cute die cut sticker. I can't adult today with a fox and a coffee cup, and since I love coffee and I love foxes, hence the name of my YouTube channel and my blog. I don't remember the artist, but I'm gonna link it down below. So I got it from Etsy, and here is the photo, which I printed myself and took myself. This is my baby cat. I took it a couple of months ago. He's now 9 months old. He's a Canadian Sphinx cat, and I named him Suga. So yeah, just like Suga from BTS. So I have two Sugas in here. I might change it to another photo card, but I really to another photo, but I really I just love this guy so much, and yeah. So, and here's another K-pop photo card. This one I got from the online store, K-pop store, Choice Music LA, and they add some freebies, and this is just a copy of Jungkook from their Dionysus photo shoot style for Map of the Soul 7 album. Not an official card, as you understand, it's a Lumo card, but since he's my bias, well, him and Suga, I put it here. And here's my just card for small businesses at the Canadian Post Office, so I use it obviously to ship stuff. And I always lose this card, so I decided to put it here. And just a little clip. Actually did not remember where I got it from. It's also kind of in the style of Erin Condren, but not really. Just a little gem. Okay, so here are the danglies. And on this side, I just have quite a common Uniball Signo pen. It's 0.38. It's black. I love them. I buy them almost in bulk from Amazon. And this is one of the pens that I also discovered through planner community and I absolutely love. So now, oh, and also this is like a little paper clip that I use to keep track of my monthlies. That's a little rainbow with a star, and it's also made by Carolyn. So I'm gonna put it back somewhere later. Okay, so I made the dashboard myself. I mean, I printed them myself and laminated them. This one, also not exactly my favorite colors because it has kind of like pinky lilac-y, but I thought it's gonna fit very well into this planner, and I used it in my previous planner. So this is just a dashboard. This one is from, oh gosh, I think it's Digital Dashboards subscription box, also courtesy of my friend. She subscribed, I'm not, so I used the image from there. This is actually the second year in a row I'm using monthly year overview by Jasenia Printables. I love her, have been following up with her on YouTube for quite some time. So I printed it in black and white, so it has the whole this year and next year calendar, with also these lovely monthly. It's like 6 months on the page. Have not filled them yet because usually it would go with something like important dates, but I just wanted to have monthly calendar. Also some self-care goals, that's also part of that bundle. I did not fill it in, but there is a reason for that. I just had it filled somewhere else and I never transferred that, but yeah. And this is a new thing. This is her lunar calendar, which I just thought it was very pretty, so I purchased it separately. She has a lot of printables on her website for different sizes, and I was only purchasing A5 at this time, but I like the fact that you can see different, moon phases. It's not something that I, follow diligently or something that I modify my behavior to. I know that some people do. I do not. I just like the fact that I can see all the moon phases, and here's a very pretty legend here. This is the end of the lunar calendar, and this is the dashboard that I actually created myself a year ago, and I have it as a free download printable dashboard on my website. I'll put a link down below, so it's just on my website, foxclouds.com, and I just wanted to have some pretty covers. I did not laminate it, I just printed all of those on 32-pound paper, heavyweight. So I created different dashboards with this very simple design, and I have the ones that say yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, and also some other stuff. You will see them later, so I just wanted to use it. And here's a monthly insert, once again by Jasenia. So I just filled that in, I color code everything, I put in different events and my lessons because I teach ESL online besides my actual job. I also put some personal doctor appointments, As you can see, I filled in April, but I have not filled in May because we don't really have much for May right now. I do input in purple some of the K-pop concerts or events that I need to keep an eye on, even though I do have a separate K-pop planner, which I really want to, show on camera as well, but never got around to. So these are all of the months. Here's another dashboard laminated, the same from the same subscription box. And here's another dashboard that I made. I did not laminate it. I just wanted to just try them out. I actually had this bundle of black and white simplistic kind of dashboards made, and this is my most recent release that I did in February. This one is paid for, but it has a different variety of dashboards that you can use and print in different sizes. So here's this like kind of grayish flower. This one, black hearts. I think in black. I think in black. That's very accurate. So these are all hand drawn by me in Procreate. And this one, which I really like, black is such a happy color, darling. This is a quote from the Addams family. I just inserted them because I like them and because I was also taking pictures using my planner for my website. So now here's my weeklies. Once again, my own dashboard. And these are the weeklies also created by Jasenia. I tried several of hers. I really wanted to go back into planning in somewhat like, okay, I'm gonna just show it to you. So this one is her kind of vertical Erin Condren style type of weekly, and it's a week on 4 pages. So I tried this one. I tried the one with a flap, which I did not like, and I also used some other a slightly different one, a week on 2 pages last year, and I absolutely loved it. But I really wanted to get back into this kind of Erin Condren fill, like vertical, because I have so many stickers, and since I stopped using her planner, I just wanted to use the stickers. So this is what I started doing, and these are all of the weeks. As you can see, I was trying to, plan them quite diligently. Obviously sometimes I kind of fall off the wagon for a bit, especially with my ongoing to-do list. So here is February. You'll see that at some point I would just create a whole bunch of lists for this week. This one I just missed, and then yeah. But for example, this one I did not even fill in, even though I love this spread. This is one of my favorite spreads. I buy a lot of printable stickers. As you can see, these are just blank. So it has this week on the side, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, plus one more box here, and also kind of like 2 separate lists. I use this for my ongoing things to remember to do kind of things, and then I move one of those to my plan for the week, and then from this list I added to my to-do lists per each day. But that was obviously not the week. And here's the March. I finally got back into it in March. And here we go. This is actually the set that I made myself of stickers, this set of stickers. I bought digital clip art and digital paper on Etsy, and then just created simple boxes because that's what I like the most, and strips, kind of like washi strips. Then I went back to one of my most favorite designers of vertical weekly kits, who is Fairly Organized Chaos. So, and yeah, so I've been using and reusing some of my older. And here's a funny thing, even though it's not Filofax, I'm still using Filofax ruler. I do not know why. It actually does not fit the color, because this one is a beige one, and it came with my A5 original planner in nude color. So they usually give like transparent ones for slightly cheaper versions of their planners, and this one goes for like a bit higher end. I don't know why, but I don't like this color, but I'm just so used to using it. So yeah, I marked this week. And here we go. So these are all of my weeklies. As you understand, I have to print more. So how the bundle works, Jasenia's bundle for weekly, basically when you buy a bundle, this is how many weeks you get. You get basically enough inserts for a month, and they're either 4 weeks or 5 weeks, so depending on how many weeks are there in a month, you can just print either or, and we'll have the start page and the end page. So that is very easy for you to, for example, how I did here, where I marked it as January just to take it out later to save space, which I totally should do. I just like having all of my weeks. Okay, so back to the rest of my planner. So here's another dashboard. These are lists, and these are just to-do lists. This paper is actually from Recollections Planner, which I purchased many years ago, and I still have these pages. It doesn't go into to-do lists, and there's really nothing to it. I just had this paper, so I included it here. Here's another dashboard laminated one, which I created, like printed myself. The image came from Unsplash, and I just laminated it. And here we have health. So here's an interesting thing. I've tried keeping a separate planner for my health stuff, but it's kind of like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I still have a health planner or like health tracker in my Hobonichi, but I still am trying to use this one here. So what I do is that I also use Jasenia's. Oh my god, seems like all of my inserts here are from Jasenia. Well, not all of them, but yeah. So self-care. I'm gonna show something. I think if I have a blank one. Actually, I don't, but that's okay. So here's the week off, where you can create different trackers and track of what do you do morning, afternoon, evening, at bedtime, and also acts of self-care. Also you can track your meals, which I don't do, and my reflection for that week was actually to track meals. So I'm not very good at using these trackers. I like them, but I always forget to fill them in, and then I can never remember what I did when. So I put a little tag here. These tags are just Avery tags. I did not buy any fancy tags for this planner. So, and once that is done, she also has self-love. It's like a huge bundle where you can put different self-care ideas and daily routine. Then you get some notes, and you can also have a tracker like this, where you can track something month by month. So basically it has 31 days, like a whole grid, and you can write down all of the months here. So for example, if you're tracking, let's just say you're tracking your mood, right? So you will see the whole year on one page, and on this side you can also track like and assign different colors to, for example, how you're feeling or what triggers you, and helpers. That's great in theory. It's just never worked for me. I forget to track everything and anything, so I'm pretty bad at that, but I wanted to show it because I find it's a very cool insert. So some just notepaper, and that's the end of it. Now trackers. I do have separate trackers that I've been trying to use for forever. As you can see, I'm doing just great. March, that's all I filled in. January, that's all I filled in. And there is no February. So yeah, so this tracker, this habit tracker, basically the same template where you can track the habit, all the days, and you just track it for 1 month. Yeah, this is not by Jasenia, big surprise. I'm gonna put the name of the Etsy shop that I purchased this from because I do not remember. really sorry. I want to say that it's like Pineapple Printables, but I might be mistaken. So here's another laminated dashboard, once again from the same digital dashboard subscription box. Kind of like a pale rainbow. I thought it would fit this planner. Too bright colors for me, but anyway. And now the section that I always dread, finances. I hate this section because I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm gonna show you the pages which are hopefully not filled. Anyway, so this one is by Printable Pineapple. Yes, Printable Pineapple, this one is for sure, because it actually has the name of the store, because otherwise I would never remember anything. So there is a whole finance bundle there, and I have the whole bundle, but I did not use all of it. So there are expense trackers, there are also debt trackers, online purchases trackers. As you can see, I'm doing a great job with it. Close this, and this is like that payment tracker that you can use month after month with everything basically. And at the very beginning there's also a monthly budget plan, which is great in theory, but it doesn't really work for me. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm not doing a very good job keeping track of everything. And then I just have a couple of note pages with just some notes for myself. So this one is also same thing, same digital dashboard, which I actually printed on one side these lovely zebra mild liners, and on this side I just used a bit of, I think it was just some paper that I purchased from at Michael's, and just laminated it together, created a dashboard. Here is another one with notes. Well, here we come to different papers, and this one specifically is a note paper by Any Plans Printables. Any Plans. I've been following her, and actually at some point pretty much all of my printable inserts were by Any Plans, especially for my personal sized Filofax. But in this one, it's just for some reason primarily just Anya. So she has different types of papers. This one is just kind of like dot grid with a little rainbow. But here we go, that's the back cover of this. But I also included some other papers that I had. One of the very first printable purchases that I did was from this Smimi shop. It's also dot paper, also some grid from the same. It doesn't really matter for me, like if they match or they don't. I just printed on a regular paper. So yeah, just some note pages. Sometimes I just write down some notes so that I don't forget. And this is a note paper actually from Filofax. I do use it, but I find Filofax, so each Filofax comes with inserts besides the monthly and weekly spreads. You also get note paper, and that note paper is there is some white note paper, which is blank lined and grid, and you also get a whole bunch of lined colored paper. Unfortunately, those colors are terrible. First of all, it's bright pink, which just hurts my eyes. There is green, which I hate, and also this one. This is my favorite color. However, the lines are also blue. I don't know if you can see that or not, and they are a bit of a pain to write on. So my handwriting is pretty big, so I struggle with this, but if I need to jot something down, I use them. So I decided to keep them here, as well as add more of some other paper. As you can see, there is more grid paper. This one actually I made myself because it has a bigger grid, which I like. And some other, I was just putting notes here. When we were moving last year, I put everything here. Also about notes about some postcards that I was sending on Christmas, etc. And a little tab. So at the very end, I have another dashboard that I created myself, which I even forgot that I had here. So this one is Moonlight Drowns Out All But the Brightest Stars. This is a pale, I think I called it Pastel Stars, and yeah, Pastel Stars, Moon and Stars dashboards. I have them also available in my store. And this is the only one with a quote, and I also have some others just with stars or moons or something like this, so I had it here, decided to keep it here. So at the very end we have also, once again, lo and behold, Filofax. This is a top load Filofax pocket, and I have just some thank you cards with promo codes for all of the stores that I purchased from on Etsy, Paper Crane, Tsundoku gifts, some other Paper World business cards. And this is a pocket which I just stuffed in some notes, which I probably should remove from there, but it's just a pocket, and there's a pocket here. Actually, I put something in here. So these are little post-it notes from Erin Condren. I think I got them, I don't remember when I got them, but I used some of them already, so I have them tucked in here. Yeah, and that's about it. So, as you can see, it's quite chunky right now. And I need to put my monthly back. So the problem that I had with, I really wanted to get a new planner, and the problem that I had was that my baby cat tends to eat and try to chew on pretty much everything, so I did not invest into Printable dashboards, but I find this planner to be quite functional for myself, which I really enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!